Hello students, today we are going to start with the chapter banking. Very first of all, the question arises, what is banking? So the banking is the business of receiving, safeguarding and lending of money. Then we go for the types of account, the types of services which the bank provide to us. The very first of all which we have is a saving bank account. In saving bank account, we can deposit and withdraw as many times we can in a month from our account. And the bank provides us with a less interest on the amount which is in our account in the bank. Then the next one is a fixed deposit account. In this service of bank, once we put our money in a bank for the certain time of period, we can't withdraw it until the maturity time. And in this case, as we are just putting the amount for the certain time, the bank gives us a larger amount as interest. The rate of interest is quite greater. Now the third one, which is the part of our syllabus, is recurring deposit account. In this service of a bank, we get the same value of interest what we get in the fixed deposit account. But in the case of fixed deposit, we deposit the entire money at a one time and we get the final amount at the maturity time. But in case of the recurring deposit account, we have to submit the certain value in every month without giving any lapse, and we get our final value at the expiry of that time period. So here we have to deposit the certain amount every month in our account, but we can withdraw after the certain period only, and we get the same rate of interest as that of the fixed deposit scheme. Now I would like to illustrate you how the calculation is done in the case of recurring deposit account. If we take a question in which we deposit rupees 500 for 3 months at a rate of 12% per annum. So for the interest of first month will be, here we take the interest at the end of the first year. This is the formula PRT upon 100. So here principal is 500, rate we are having 12%, time we are having 1 upon 12, that is 1 month, upon 100 because of the percentage of the rate. Now we solve it, cancel it out, and we get rupees 5 as the interest for the first month. Now for the second month, at the end of the second month, you'll be having this 500 which was paid in the first month and the 500 which you are going to pay in the second month, and the interest will be calculated for the 1000 rupees. So here we have got 1000 rupees, 500 which was paid in the first month and the 500 which is paid in the second month. And now to solve it, we can cancel these two and these two, and we are left with rupees 10 as the interest for the second month. And now for the third month, we have got 1500 as the amount. By the time 1500 rupees has been submitted, one in the first, second and the third, and now we solve it, and we got rupees 15 as the interest for the third month. And now the total amount of interest which we are going to have is the sum of all of it, that is rupees 30. So we are going to get the interest of rupees 30 at the end of 3 months along with the amount which we have submitted. Now here we get the formula for calculation of interest. We will be having the base formula only, but in a different way over here. We have the formula for interest as I equals to principal, that is P, into time. Time is taken as 1 for the first and second for the and so on. So we are just doing an AP. We'll get an AP, that is n into n plus 2 n plus 1 upon 2. This is for the month, and the rate which we get is for the years. So we are going to multiply this by 12 to convert the rate per annum into month. Then the rate percent, and to remove the percent sign we get 100 over here. So this is the formula for calculation of interest in a recurring deposit account. Then the next one is the maturity value, what we get at the end of the certain period which we have decided. So the maturity value is P into N, the principal which we have multiplied, for principal which we have deposited for the n month plus interest. Here we get the formula for the maturity value of our recurring deposit account. Now let's do one question from exercise 2A, that is question number 1. Here Manish opens a recurring deposit account with the Bank of Rajasthan and deposit rupees 600 per month for 12 months. Calculate the maturity value of this account if the bank pays the interest at the rate of 10% per annum. Here we have been given with the principal of rupees 600, time for 20 months, and the rate of interest as 10% per annum. So very first of all we will find the interest, that is I equals to P into n plus 1 upon 2 into 12 into R upon 100. Now place the values. Here P is 600 into n is 20 into 20 plus 1, that is 21, upon 2 into 12 into 10 upon 100. Now we'll be solving this to get the interest. So on the solving this we get rupees 1050 as the interest. Now the maturity value. For maturity value we are going to use the formula for it. Now we'll place the values of P and I, and with this we get 600 into 20, that is 12,000, plus 1050, that is 13050, with a rupees sign. So this is the basic way to calculate the maturity value and the interest for any question of a recurring deposit. We'll try for the next questions in the next video. Thank you.